Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading and thanks for joining me. This is for week commencing the 25th of November. Now we've got bad weather forecast for the UK today, so heavy rain, really windy. So you might hear a little bit of wind in the meantime, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I've hunkered down in my cozy tarot room. Lovely. I love all of the seasons of the year. So let's get on with your reading, Aries. I wonder what the weather's like where you are. Probably sunny. Anyway, let's see. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Aries. Make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. The cards are certainly shuffling lovely. Let's see. So, overall energy for next week. 9 of Pentacles, lovely. Opportunity, King of Wands. 6 of Pentacles is your challenge. The 9 of Wands, what you don't see coming. And the 8 of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. So 9 of Pentacles, overall energy for next week. This is about being strong, independent, and really enjoying the fruits of your labour. So this will be like, for instance, you've really focused on something. You've been working really hard. Now, whether that's work, finances, whether that's home life, but you've really, I want to say this card is saying that you've really worked hard and this is paying off for you. And you're able to enjoy and see the outcome of your hard work. The King of Wands is in your opportunity, which just clarifies that 9 of Pentacles beautifully. He's very entrepreneurial. So this is the energy of really, as I say, focusing, having a determination, and taking an idea and actually making it work and seeing it through and being in control of it too. For some of you, this is some sort of managerial position at work, or if it isn't, then you are in a high position to do with family, finances, etc. But there's an opportunity for you to really drive forward, I want to say. Even if you are thinking about perhaps that 9 of Pentacles, it follows the 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles is independent working. 9 of Pentacles is enjoying that independence. So it's like, for some of you, maybe even thinking of starting your own business or going solo with something. The 6 of Pentacles is in your challenge. And I think this is a challenge because you're wondering, will I get the return on my investment? Will I get the time and energy back with me? Am I, I think for some of you are in two minds. Now, whether that's leaving a job or even leaving a relationship, I know it's Pentacles, but it's also about your time and energy. Is it, will you get back what you've put in? It'd be interesting to see if we get the King of Swords up on this. So the 9 of Wands is what you don't see coming. And this is about, this is the message of this card is always to say, you're nearly there, don't give up. You've come this far. But it's also a card of putting boundaries up too. So although there is this element of, I need to, I'm really focused. I'm really going to be determined and courageous and make this decision. I think that what this is saying also is just don't rush in, take a step back and look at what you've done in an evaluative manner. So it's almost like saying, don't overdo it at the same time. Oh my gosh, I didn't see. We've got the 8 of Pentacles here. Even though I read it out in the beginning, it was obviously in my subconscious because, yes, I read it out. But this is about, this is all about determination and having a goal to achieve. And you having that fiery, that energy to do it. Because you are a fire sign, along with Leo and Sagittarius. That 9 of Wands does make me feel, though, although literally speaking, it's not the message of the card, but I just got this feeling of look how determined she is, and it's almost like somebody is coming in to take you out of your focus, and it's like you're stopping a bit and going, no, hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm ignoring that energy. I need to remain focused. Anyway, that's why we do clarifiers. What have I done with my clarifiers? Oh, they're right next to me. I have got a wealth of new oracle cards too, which I can't wait to show you. And we are going to finish this reading with the fabulous tea leaf fortune cards. I'll show you at the end. Anyway, let's clarify these cards, please, and thank you. With the Queen of Cups, lovely, for the Nine of Pentacles. Why else do we have the Nine of Pentacles here? I just want one, otherwise it's going to get too complicated, please and thank you. For some of you, that Queen of Cups has come out again. I think you get the Queen of Cups quite a lot, Aries, and it's saying that perhaps you've been nursing, looking after somebody, and you've seen them through quite some tricky times. And now you're able to look back and be quite proud of yourself, I want to say. Also clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Situation is exactly what I said. It's like you've looked back and seen what the hard work that you've done is now paying off. The Queen of Cups is the most beautiful, loving, nurturing energy in the deck. She has the most love to give. She's yeah, if she had a job, she would be a teacher, a caregiver. She would be she's quite intuitive too. So it's like you've done something. You've really looked after somebody or been there for somebody as a real great support. And you can see through that hard work that you've been doing, the fruit, you can see the benefits now. It's because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and this is about moving on to the next stage. And it's, again, fortuitous. We've got the Knight of Pentacles also. Again, clarifying that Nine of Pentacles is like you've set down some very, I want to say strong rules as well for some of you. Kind of, I don't know, it's almost like you've put, again, with that Nine of Wands, it's a bit like setting boundaries. It's a very similar feeling that I'm getting. And you've kind of like said, no, slow and steady wins the race. And your patience and, say, determination is paying off. Because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who, it's about long-term plans. Yeah, he puts long-term plans into place. He doesn't rush anything, and he's very stable and grounded. I love this reading for you. The King of Wands is in your opportunity. I want to say this is an opportunity for you to show you are the boss. And that this overall energy of you thinking, yes, you know, you can see it. There's a lovely realization here for you, Aries. It's almost like you've gone through like a full circle of, I don't know, like it being really hard work, you perhaps not believing in yourself too much, and a kind of like an epiphany next week for you. And this King of Wands is you, yeah, taking control, being in control even of work, life, home life, just feeling creative too, I want to say, and going back to your creative juices and being you again. That's, oops, drop those, but this one flicked out. I love that. That's clarified by the Lovers. I've got to take that flipped. So that's clarified by the Lovers. Now, the Lovers, obviously, is what it says on the tin. It's relationships. However, it's also about choice in relationships. So it's like you've really, I want to say you're wearing the trousers next week, Aries. You've got the Three of Pentacles. At the same time, you're able to be very collaborative. Again, if this is a work situation, I feel like you're taking the bull by the horns and you're getting together with guys and people and saying, right, okay, you're good at this and you're good at that and I'm good at this, so you know what, if we work together as a team, cracking. And then you've got the Eight of Swords. Now, when I said something about you not perhaps believing in yourself, you've gone through a hard time and now it's like some epiphany, this is exactly that. So swords are the mental suit. It's about our thoughts, our thought process, how we think about ourselves too. And the Eight of Swords is all about, you can see she's looking in the mirror and she sees she's trapped, she's tied, she can't move forward, she can't go backwards. She's also perhaps self-sabotaging herself. However, the opportunity of this is, look, you can that's not realistic. This is how you really are. Let's turn it that way. You can see it's just a reflection that she's looking at, and that's how she's seeing herself. So it's like these ties are coming off, and there's this lovely sense of relief and release and moving forward in a situation. Again, you've got that Wheel of Fortune in your overall energy. Now, the Six of Pentacles is here as a challenge. Maybe you are wondering, whatever this is you're moving into, whatever stage, there may be something that you're thinking, but is it worth my time and energy? Am I going to get back what I'm putting in? For some of you, it can literally be financial. So you may have borrowed, lent somebody some money and they haven't returned it. You may be expecting something financial next week that isn't coming in, and it proves as a challenge. Perhaps it may make you take stock and think, and reevaluate. But as overall, I think it's more of an energy and time for you. It's like, do I have the time and energy to do this though? But let's see. And it can be both for take what resonates, how it resonates with you and what's going on in your life. So why do we have the Six of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Maybe you feel like, this person that you've really helped kind of isn't paying you back at the moment. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles? There's a challenge here, please and thank you. That's clarified by, it's the Devil in reverse. Yeah, I've definitely got the cards up the right way. I very rarely get reverses, but just lately they've been coming out a lot more. Now, the Devil in reverse is exactly about being able to release things that aren't serving you. Situations, being able to remove yourself from a toxic person, relationship, thought process even. There's the King of Swords. Did I not say at the beginning of the reading something about the King of Swords? About being decisive, wise. But again, with this Six of Pentacles, I wonder if you're thinking, because the Devil in reverse is about releasing yourself from something, I don't know if you're still doubting something in your mind. You're still not entirely taking those ties away. The King of Swords is here to look at things very analytically. And he doesn't bring any emotion into decision making, but it's like there's a decision that you are perhaps it's the King of Swords who's not giving back to you, and you're trying to literally cut the, I don't say cut the ties with them, that's a bit dramatic, but in your thought process maybe you're struggling with the fact that they're not giving back as much as that you've given to them. However, the King of Swords is here to say, don't dwell on it. Look at it from a very wise and analytical point of view. If the King of Swords is that person around you, it's possibly an air sign. So Gemini, excuse me, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. And again, this is about long-term plans, family unit. For some of you, this is a family member, this King of Swords, who's perhaps not given back to you as much as you've given to them, and it's just niggling at the back of your mind. I wouldn't dwell on that. I really wouldn't, because all I can see is this Knight of Pentacles walking away and moving on. It's like you need to move on from that thought process. But if it is you, something niggling on your mind, that, sorry, if it is, then the Ten of Pentacles is about, as a challenge, you're perhaps not seeing the long term. Again, like I just said, forget about it, move on. You're not seeing it from a bigger picture, I want to say. The Ten of Pentacles could also indicate that this King of Swords may be, as I say, a family member who's just not showing up, or somebody that it is close enough to feel like family. I'm also drawn to the energy that there's some sort of, you're battling with some sort of legacy, perhaps, that you want to leave, want to build up this financial security and leave it for family members. But for some reason, I don't know if you're doubting yourself there with this King of Wands and then the Knight of Wands here. It's like something or somebody is going to come back in, and as I said right from the beginning, it makes you think, just take stock a little bit. And then you've got to realise, I think, that it's your decision. You do what you want to do. You do anyway, Aries, but in a nice manner. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Nine of Wands here, please and thank you? A lot of Pentacles. So next week is about being grounded, about taking stock, about finances for some of you. Why do we have the Nine of Wands? What you don't see coming. You've got the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands. This is you making those plans. So I don't doubt this side of it. And I feel doubtful. So I think that's how somebody's coming in and making you think, do you really want to do that, Aries? And you're like, oh, well, I've done all this hard work for this now. And I just feel like somebody's, making you think twice about something. You've got the Hierophant here. Now, the Hierophant is about commitment to somebody, something, very high levels, really, again, with this Devil in reverse, it's like you're actually double thinking yourself or rethinking something to do with commitment. If it's a job, it's a kind of idea that you want to move on, but you, for some reason, don't want to cut the ties with what you've already built up. Then you have the King of Cups here. Now, the King of Cups is really supportive, emotionally intelligent. He's absolutely lovely. Very the person that everybody would go to talk to. Possibly a water sign, or it attributed to a water sign. It's Cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe there's somebody you're quite committed with this King of Cups. And they might be pushing, again, with that Nine of Wands. I just see it as a boundary thing that you are having to take stock and rethink the boundaries. That King of Cups may be the person that's coming in and maybe on a good level, just to ground you a little bit more and give you that love and support that you need. The Eight of Pentacles, though, is your advice and outcome. And to me, it's like, right, carry on. Take yourself out of all the distractions and just focus on what you want. So why do we have the Eight of Pentacles here, please and thank you, for Aries? Why do we have the Eight of Pentacles here? Interesting, you've got the Queen and the King of Cups here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. So clarified by Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is all about new beginnings. Aces are new beginnings, swords are our mental suit. It's like a new way of thinking for you. Determination, as I say. It's like you've got clarity of mind. You've got the Ten of Wands, which is wonderful. It's like, yes, it's the end of the hard work. The hard work that you're putting in is paying off. The Ten of Wands is also about, that's been a really uphill struggle for you, but now you're coming down the other side. Now there's what do I want to say? Light at the end of the tunnel. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles too. So you've got two aces and a 10 to end on, and tens are new beginnings too, or the end of a cycle. Again, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about something moving on. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to improve the finances, improve your energy, your time. And it's like saying, by just sticking to your guns, taking yourself out of these, perhaps there's somebody around you trying to distract you from this. No, focus, Aries. Because it's all about the hard work paying off, which is what the Nine of Pentacles, your first card, is all about. So I hope you enjoyed that. And why I did that? Let's have a look. Tea leaf fortune cards. Now, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like it. For starters, look at the size of the book. It's like a full-size book. I absolutely love these. They're round. They're circular. Look at these. At first, I thought, oh my gosh, how on earth am I going to shuffle these? But they actually shuffle beautifully. Now, there are 100, I believe, in here. So I split them into two piles and shuffle, and I'm going to ask for 2 per pile. Let's see what other messages are here for you. This is the tea leaf fortune cards. So what other messages are here? Please and thank you for Aries. And they're absolutely stunning with the illustrations. I saw a tarot card reader using these, and that's where I get my inspiration from. And I just had to have them. I was like, oh my gosh, beautiful. Oh, okay, so I'm going to take that one because that's the only one that's flipped over. So what are the messages? Oh my gosh. When I said I can shuffle these, believe me, I can. I don't know why they're flipping out of my hand today. Right. Let's get some order here, please, and thank you. And that one. Okay. So far, I'm going to do them all at once. One more, please, and thank you for Aries. That's better. Oh, just right. Okay. Really interesting. The messages you've got here. We've got casket, and it says somebody going out of your life or the end of a situation. So we know that. We know because we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the aces, we've got the 10. You've got owl. Good advice from a wise person. So it's possibly that King of Swords, whom maybe you're, for some reason, not wanting to listen to, I feel, because he's your challenge. You've got broom, a new house, a new attitude. Now that doesn't new home, new home, new attitude. For some of you, that is a moving card. How I'd interpret that is it's almost like there's peace and harmony within the home now. And then bird flying means news is on its way. So really interesting reading for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Excuse the shuffling on there. Don't know what happened there. So I hope you've had a great week. I hope you continue to have a good week next week, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks, as always, for watching.